Well, it all started 30 years ago when I was thinning out a wood on the farm, and we had something like 500 tons of timber to sell, and there were some very nice tops to the trees, and our elder son, Jamie, wanted to go skiing. So I said, if he hauled the tops out and put a sign up on the road, he might make some money. What happened was that he made about £500 to go skiing, and I made £250 out of 500 tons of thinnings. And so it seemed a good idea to start selling trees in the future.
Well, the main one is for Kate, our daughter, who's in a wheelchair. So the main profits go to her sort of fund. And then we always have one every year for people who put their change in. And we always try to have it for retired soldiers, servicemen who've lost limbs, or we've done Help for Heroes, we've done Scots Guards. This year we're doing Erskine Hospital, and that has, sort of retired soldiers who are sort of quite elderly, which was quite poignant this year, particularly with the centenary of the First World War.
Well, when we first started, we did grow Norway ourselves, but it became too difficult to have all the right sizes for 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot and 6 foot every year. The trouble is, trees grow, and when you're doing it in a small quantity, you suddenly find you've got a lot of big trees and those small trees. Well, I don't know that I've got any favourite stories, but I've been lucky that I've travelled a bit when I was a student, and I worked in Canada, in Calgary, and then in the late summer I went trekking up in the Canadian Rockies, and I think that's the only time in my life that I've ever been completely on my own. We were never quite sure whether a bear was going to turn up in the middle of the night or not. The only thing that did turn up were 2 little chipmunks that were running around on top of my sleeping bag.
Some are so amusing, some are dreadful. Some pick up one tree and go with it just like that, and others pick up every single tree, as you know. And on the other hand, we feel we've done it for so long now, we're getting quite elderly, and we can't lift and things, so we have to have people like you to come and help us, which has been an added bonus because we've got to know so many of the local young, which has been really nice. We meet them, all around the place, all their parents, so we ask how they're getting on. We're already almost sort of Christmas tree grandparents. You meet them in the street and you get a bear hug in the middle of the pedestrian crossing. No, it's really fun. Well, I hope you do jolly well with your project.